Yo there everybody, Chaos Gaming here, and yes, we are back with another Ultra Impact video. And in today's video, we're going to be showcasing a character in Climax Battle Sir Nighteye that hasn't seen the light yet, which is going to be none other than Green Summerfest Toga. As you get to see right here, this is the lineup that we are going to be taking her into the fight. Also, you can make a case as well that this is going to be a Mr. Compress showcase, because we haven't seen Mr. Compress with his buffs yet in this fight. He was already a good option for this fight, so the fact that he got even better, let's see how he does here. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below, what type of characters have you been using in this fight since the last time we seen Sir Nighteye come out as a Climax Battle character. Alright, so of course, as usual, we gotta wait a whole minute for Sir Nighteye and All Might to flex. Usually how they love to do their thing around here. But once we do get started, how we're going to be taking on the attempts is that we're going to be making sure that Compress is the last skill chain, with Bakugo being the first skill chain, obviously because he's a debuffing character. We want to see how much damage she is going to be getting with the debuff being active from Bakugo. But then on the next turn, we're going to be seeing how much damage she is going to be popping off with on the crit on her single action skills. So let's go off with this right here. So we start off with a little bit of damage there, a little bit of damage there. Didn't get the bleed off. That sucks, because, you know, I want to see with Bloodthirsty being active here. Sadly, that's not going to be the case for this turn. Alright, so then we'll do the uppercut, then we'll do the slice, and then finally we will make sure you get the hide. It's always important for him to get the hide because he does get a buff, and also it does help us. Damn! Oh my god, he did a lot of damage right there, Bakugo. Easy on them. Jeez Louise. But yeah, to help him with his enhancements being activated, he does have to get the hide at least the one time as well. Alright, so now we're on phase 2 pretty quick. Did I say howdy? I know I've taken on this Climax battle like a bunch of times by now, but did I just say howdy? That's so stupid. It's been a while. Alright, so we got Bakugo going first, doing 90k. Nice. Let's see how much damage Toga's going to be doing right here. Can she compete with that number, or is she going to be lower value than that? 26k. Okay, I was hoping a little bit more right there. But if she would have critted right there, it probably would have done like, what, 50k, maybe 60k. So it still would have reached those numbers that we wanted to see. Alright, so since All Might is going to be in the bound position, we could focus on Sir Nighteye. Especially since he is on yellow HP. It didn't even matter if he was bounded. The fact that he's yellow HP matters more. Well, now red. Alright, so attacks once again. So far, pretty smoothly we're going through this fight. I mean, if anything, you could say the case that Bakugo is the one that's carrying with the DPS right now. But, you know, Toga has her values as well, dude. She is providing the bleeding. She could do the recovery block on All Might and makes it to where All Might's not going to recover HP like that. And also, she has her own cooldown reduction, so she doesn't even need these other characters helping her out with the cooldown reduction. She could do it herself. Alright, so now that we move on from those three, we're going to go into this rotation right here. Which is a classic, gentle Bakugo. And actually, no. I don't think Momo was a classic. It was Yellow or Wait. Damn, was crazy. Oh my god! Wait, bro, he's taking so much. What? I just noticed that the bleeding was going crazy right there. We didn't have to do any work at all. Oh my. Now we gotta see that again. I might use all 3 attempts right there. What? That was crazy. Oh my god. I will do that. Then get the max HP up. What? That was insane. And then Bakugo doing a nice 90k. We move on to phase number 4 after only... What the hell? Oh my god, Sir Nighteye, you just got destroyed. Bro. Oh, I wish the Bloodthirsty was still activated. What the hell? Oh, that sucks for you. Alright, so let's focus on All Might right here. And then we'll focus on Sir Nighteye. Alright, so 49k, nice. Alright, he's gonna build up. We want to make sure we do get All Might low enough before he starts to activate his plus ultra, because that's gonna go crazy. Sucks that he hit the cooldown extension on us, because we have to wait another turn of Bakugo being useful right here. Damn it, the stun popped off. The stun is only for 1 turn, but I don't like it at all. Alright, so, damn, Bakugo's still not doing anything? What the hell? Is that the price we had to pay for what Toga did to him? Is that really the price that we have to pay? Come on, man. Alright, so luckily All Might's not going to be doing anything right now. Finally, Bakugo's here. Damn, man. About time you showed up, buddy. I get the AoE. Alright, 39k. Get the plus ultra off. Reason why I'm doing that is because I had a feeling he was going to recover. So he gets stunned once again. I want to make sure that All Might is stunned no matter what. Alright, now we'll activate some plus ultras on Sir Nighteye. He's gonna buff himself. Alright, 77k. And then we do 73k. We'll get the AoE off this turn. Make sure that our attacks are mainly focused on All Might. So we'll do this, this, and then this. Just to make sure that we do live. Alright, 5,000. Got this going. Alright, 17k. Stun once again. Man, Sir Nighteye, you love recovering All Might, dude. Alright, so how are we going to do this? AoE. Do the damage on... actually, wait, no. Support. And then do the damage on you there. Perfect. This should be a death. This should be death. Alright, yep, gone, and you should be gone included. There we go. So that's our first attempt. Pretty crazy what happened. So let's move on to our second attempt with Toga being in the front slot once again, just to see that same interaction happen again. So now that they're done flexing, let's get started with the fight right here. Now, how we're going to be doing this attempt... Wait, hold on. Compress has to be last. How we're going to be doing this attempt is that once we get to the part where we start to see the bleed take damage on Sir Nighteye, I'm going to cut the footage right there, and then we're going to move on to the final attempt, which is going to be us using Toga in the back-end slot. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep you for the whole fight this time. Our main focus is Toga. Alright, so we get the bleeding off the both of them this time, turn 1. That's pretty cool. We get the bound off for Sir Nighteye as well. Getting pretty lucky with our procs. I like that. Alright, so we'll do this, and then we'll do this, and then we'll make sure you get the hide once again. And then, if anything, we're done with turn 1 right there. Bam, phase 1 is done. Pretty easy. Damn, screw you. Alright, so punch. Now we are going to be facing All Might once again. Kind of wish I could get the recovery block off of him with the plus ultra on Toga, but sadly it's just not going to be the case. Alright, so let's do this, this, and this. Let's go. Yeah, Scotty guy, why take it that somewhere else, bro? Because you're about to be taking a lot of damage. Max damage, bam. And then you're going to be taking 26k. Ah, I just wish I get to see the crit damage right there. And then 9,000. Like, come on, give me the crit damage, please. Alright, so All Might didn't get to fully recover. I mean, either way, even if he did, it wouldn't have mattered because we're going to be spamming AoEs up the butt right here. So let's do that. Alright, so nice crit damage. Alright, damage over there. We get the bound once again, but this time it is going to be on All Might. Nice. Alright, then we have our single target skills. So let's use that. Bam, and then give it to you once again. So right here, Bakugo is going to be doing 18k apiece. She does some damage there. I didn't get to see the full amount, but we do get the recovery block off. Alright, so the bleed should be active here, right? Let's see, let's see. I don't think it is. Damn it. Ah. Damn, that's going to be a hard proc to get, I guess. Alright, hold on. Let's see, let's see. Okay, 407,000. Alright. I just wanna make sure. Okay. Okay. I want to try one more time to see it. If we don't see it, then whatever. Last attempt, we're having Toga in the front slot and trying to see whether we could get the bleed off on Sir Nighteye before phase 3. Let's go. I'm ready. It was just, come on, man. That was so cool to see. I need to see that again. I need it. Alright, so all my punches basically going to be doing absolutely nothing. And then right there, we're just done with turn 1. Goodbye. Bye, Sir Nighteye. Bye. Move on to the next phase, bucko. Imagine if we had another bound. That would have been... Damn, Toga. Look at that. That's what I want to see. That's the DPS I wanted to see right there. 22k. Woo. That was beautiful. Some could even say peak. Alright, so let's get our plus ultras off right here. Make All Might already see yellow. Who knows? Maybe we can make him see the legendary red if Toga crits right here. Gonna let the plus ultra play out. Come on. Let's go. Crit, crit, crit. Ah, no crit. I don't care about the bleed on All Might either. I just wanted to see the crit, dude. The crit. Alright, so is All Might going to... Okay, he doesn't recover to that point. Let's do this. Just to... Wait, no. This. Just to save the AoE. And then to save the plus ultra as well. Our 2 chances of getting bleed. Alright, do that. No bounds. Alright, hits us, but that's nothing. Slap him. Alright, so Toga... Oh, Toga took a little bit of damage. I'm not gonna lie, but luckily she does have the ability to recover. So now we'll do this, and then we'll do this right here. And let's see. Bakugo, DPS, please. Appreciate it. Bleed. We didn't get the bleed off? Ah, damn it. We didn't get the bleed off, man. It's just having that chance. It's just like, it makes you really want to try again and again. Damn it. You're lucky, Sir Nighteye. But Let's move on to our next attempt, which is going to be her in the end slot, and then we're going to end the video from there. Alright guys, we made it to phase 3 out of 4. Let's get this started. So I'm just going to activate Bakugo's plus Ultra right here. Don't really got to do much because he's just going to power up. And then he's going to attack for basically nothing. Then Bakugo goes up with a beautiful max damage right there. That's what we love to see. Bakugo not having his action skills back yet. Damn it, I thought it'd be the turn that he gets it back, but I guess not. Sorry, buddy, we waited for you, but now we got to go off by ourselves for a little bit. Nice. Beautiful damage right there from my girl. Alright, All Might is going to be activating his plus Ultra this turn, which we do not want at all. So here's to boosting Bakugo, and hopefully that he can get All Might's HP low enough. Please, I am begging you, because if not, that is going to be a GG for us. Ah, okay, thank God. Woo! That was scary. I'm not going to hold you guys. That was absolutely scary. Oh my God, that would have been death. Alright, so activate this plus Ultra right here. 10k, we're fine. He does dodge it though, damn it. Come on, go down already. Jesus, man. I'm tired of you. Actually, we didn't even need to attack this turn. I think the normals could kill. Yeah, the normals should be able to kill. No way that they don't. There we go. Alright, nice. Little bit wonky the way we went about that. But, you know, ultimately, we made it into phase 4. The reason why, though, I do want to explain why Bakugo skills were used is because I didn't think we were going to make it to phase 3 before All Might was about to go off. So I decided to, you know, let me just activate Bakugo's skill just in case. And that's the predicament that we ended up with. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we are not faster than him when it comes to... Damn it. When it comes to him going first. Do I just still want to let it fly? Let's just let it fly. Who cares? Alright, go. Toga still gets to go before you. I mean, that is our showcase character. I was just about Bakugo's sake. Alright, then he activates his plus Ultra. The cooldown extension. But we don't really care about that. We already went through a fight with the cooldown extension being a thing in the first place. No. Support. And then bam, right there. Alright, so there we go. Nice. Good job, Toga. That was beautiful. That was like a dance in the twilight sky. Alright, so then we'll do this. Let Bakugo do his little uppercut for 16k. And then finally, Sir Nighteye being dead. Because there was nothing he was going to be able to do about the fact that Toga, even if he had evasion, has bullseye. So with that, that's where we end today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also subscribe. You can let me know down below in your own personal opinion how you feel about Toga, and also what characters have you been using for this Climax battle. And with that, I'll be seeing y'all next time. Peace.